Hi guys, welcome back. Sorry for my squeaky chair. So we have some Madame Glam today. Pretty colors. So Madame Glam sent me some goodies. So I just wanted to go over the colors with you quickly, and then I thought we would do a little bit of nail art with these beauties. So we have 6 polishes. Just start with this beautiful pink. That's gorgeous. I love that color. This is called I Heart New York. And this, honestly guys, I did 1 coat and it was so gorgeous. Very true to color with the tab on top. Like, beautiful pink. It gives me like a true Barbie pink, to be honest, I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, this beautiful green is the Big Apple. So pretty. And again, this was great 1 coat coverage. Very true to color on top. So pretty. Now, Madame Glam, they are HEMA free, palm oil free, 21 formula, cruelty free, and vegan. So if that's not a healthy nail polish, I don't know what to tell you. So this is a beautiful blue. This is New York blue. Oh, I love that color as well. It's so gorgeous. Again, this color is this beautiful shade. So here we are. I don't know why my camera is doing that. So I've been having some camera issues and I feel like it's really having its trouble focusing. Okay, so this is Simplicity. Oh, me and my S's. So this is a beautiful nude type of shade. Now I picked these last 3 shades. I don't know guys, I've just been on a nude kick. Like, in all truth, I'm just loving nudes right now. So that is that beautiful color. These are a little bit lighter. These definitely you need 2 coats with these. This is called Friendly. And it's a very beautiful, like, it's nice light brown. So pretty. And this one is this beautiful color. There we go. Guys, I don't know what's going on with that camera. So again, beautiful. Color tabs match perfectly. And then this gorgeous one is called Pearly. And it has like a beautiful pink type of finish. It's like a baby pinky. This does not match it at all, but it does come from like gray tones when I read it, but it comes out, well, this is this on my hand. So, and then on the swatch, this is how that came out. So I thought I would show you how, for the coverage that I got, that was 3 coats. So I'm just gonna go in with a quick base. And let's wipe my nail. Okay. So that is 1 coat. I feel like this would be a great color for even milk bath nails, just because it has like a little hint of something instead of just having like the creamy milky white. It's almost like a milky, I still say it's a little pinky, like a pinky gray. I love this color. It's so pretty. Was the plan Okay, again, just get a little cleanup solution. Okay, back in the lamp. And then I'm just gonna do the third coat, but I'm not gonna bring it all the way. I'm not gonna do a full cover third coat. I'm just gonna do it up on like my nail bed area. Okay, good little flush. Okay, and we're just going to, there's like not adding nothing, there's very little to nothing on my brush. And the reason we want to do that because we want a good blend. So we're just going to kind of like blend it out, keeping the concentrated product a little bit more up there, so that way that will be our coverage for our whole nail. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go over with a top coat. And then we're going to go in and we're going to use some of these colors and do some nail art. So let's dig into that. So now I'm just going to start by putting kind of like a diagonal line across the bottom half of my nail, and then I'm going to fill it in with color with the green, and then I'm going to go in and do the blue on the other side, but just cutting it off just before it hits the green color. And I will do 2 coats of each color. So now I'm just going to go in with the blue on the opposite side. I'm kind of creating like a French in my brain, but I'm not focusing on like the cream part in that to be like completely centered down, as you normally would see that clean like French line. That's not really what I'm focusing on, because I'm going to be adding some extra pink lines and some white lines. So I want my lines to be straight, but I'm not focusing on that area to be like, I don't know, just completely straight, if that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining that correctly. So I'm just going to go in here with the blue, and then I'm going to line them up, and I am curing, or flash curing at least, in between each of these. And I really like when I'm doing a design of like an every other one, and that's what I intend on doing here. I'm going to do like the full green on this finger, and then the next one I'll do the full blue, and so on and so forth. I really like to get my thumb out of the way. I feel like it's a good starting point, and then it's a base for me to go off of. So I know, okay, I'm starting with the green, the next one will be blue, next one will be green, and so on and so forth. It's just, I don't know, I find it just an easier way, and you don't like lose track of kind of what designs you're doing if you're kind of doing different designs on each nail, if that makes sense. So I am going to go in and fully do this one nail, but you will see me go and do this a little bit of a quicker version just coming up here soon. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and add a white line down each of the more full covered, I'm just going to call them the full covered lines. They'll go kind of cover more of the tip, so that will be alternated into the blue coming up here soon. But I just find that the white off of the color just makes the color pop a little bit more. And in this step, because we're going over the whites, when you're doing your lines originally, yes, try your best to keep them straight, but you don't have to be like crazy because you're going to go over it with this white. So keep that in mind. It'll just be a little bit of a time saver as you go through that. Now you're going to want to get this white line as straight as you can. Now, because this is going to be the more visual line, you actually won't see the green line into the blue line. So you just don't have to be as precise in that application. It will help speed up your time. I realized when I did this on my right hand off a camera, it took me a lot longer. 1, because it's not my non-dominant hand, and 2, because I really just trying to get it like perfectly straight, and then I went in after and added the white lines because I didn't know what I was going to do then. But now knowing what I'm going to do on my left hand, it is a lot faster. So I'm going to go in and also add on each right side, I'm going to add a pink line, so that will alternate to colors. I just liked it all on the right side, so that is what I did there. And then this is the time to go in and make sure that that blue line is nice and crisp, because you will be seeing that line. Okay, so now you're going to see kind of the design come together a little bit more. So now I'm going to go on the opposite side and do the full cover line all the way down in the opposite color. So I'm going to go the blue on the left side all the way down, and then next it'll be the green and then blue again. So now, because I got the thumb out of the way, and like I said, I really like just to kind of get that finger out of the way, and it sets me up in my brain, so when I'm doing designs like this, I kind of know exactly what order I have to go in, and it just makes it a little bit easier, a little less mistakes can be made that way. So I get that guy out of the way. So now I'm going to go in and do all the blues, the full cover of the blues. I do flash care in between because I don't want to hit them. And then I will go in and do the greens. So you will see that this design can be sped up a lot faster doing it this way instead of just doing each finger individually. You really don't have to do it that way. It will take you longer. So this is just more of like the proper kind of way. I don't want to say proper, but if you're doing on a client, this is the way you would probably want to go ahead and do it. It'll just make your time be a lot faster. I just want to come in quickly here, as I'm just going to go ahead and do the blue and clean up as I go, and just mention this very long liner brush. It was working magnificent. I got it off of Ali. It was pretty affordable. I found it was working very well. I liked the way it worked. I needed and wanted a good long liner brush. To be honest, guys, it worked great while it worked great. It literally, once I washed it after this set, all the bristles came out. Like, I was like so shook. I was like, what is going on in my life? I cleaned it in my cleaning solution with all my other brushes. So it's not like it got anything different than any other brush would have. And literally all the bristles came out. So I do not recommend this brush. I am on the hunt for a different brand brush that is a long liner like this. I do like the long liners. I think it makes like doing straight lines like this, for instance, quite easy. Now I just don't recommend this brush, so I'm not going to put it in the link because, guys, I'm telling you, it's unfortunately it works if you don't ever wash it. So I guess it just doesn't work. It's like a one-time use, so I definitely would not recommend it. If you do want the link, like, just hit me up, I can give it to you, but to be honest, I wouldn't recommend getting it. It's kind of a waste. If you know of a good long liner brush, let me know in the comments below. Okay, back to the nails now. So now I already did the blue long lines all the way down. I'm going to go in and I'm going to do all my greens. So as you see, you can start to see the design come together a little bit more. And I don't know, I don't even know where I kind of thought of this. I know French and all that, oh my god, it's been around, don't get me wrong. But I just really wanted to utilize all the colors that Madame Glam was so gracious enough to send to me. And I wanted kind of something funky and a little bit different. And I really love the way that the green and the blue pop together. And then just that smidge of pink, it just elevated the design so much. And like I said, the white, I just believe, kind of ties everything in together. It makes the other colors just pop a little bit more. So sometimes when you're doing a nice design like bright lines and bright different things, if you don't know if it's missing something or what you're thinking, sometimes add a little bit of white. It can definitely change all the dimensions of a nail design very easily, and it just gives it that extra little oomph. So as I'm doing these parts of the artwork here, I'm going in and giving 2 coats. Now I do cure in between each coat, and I am doing pretty thin layers. You don't want to go too thick. Madame Glam already has really good coverage, but because they're so pigmented, you will have wrinkling or curing issues if you go too thick. So make sure you go thin layers and just give it 2 coats. You'll always do better with 2 coats rather than one thicker one. So now I'm going to go in and do my little kind of my other half of the of the nail here. And as you see, I did switch out my brush. Now the big liner brush, like I said, it works great. Like I really did like that brush. Unfortunately, it's just very crappy quality because it fell apart. But when you're doing the smaller lines, it can be easier to use a smaller liner brush. So I do recommend, like, don't just use one brush for everything. There's multiple brushes for multiple reasons. If you're having a hard time with a longer liner brush, try a shorter one. If you're having a hard time with a shorter liner brush, maybe try a longer one. They do function differently, and maybe just the way that you do your art, you might find a longer one works better for even shorter like applications or shorter lines, or vice versa. So don't be scared, try different brushes. They all have different purposes and they all work differently for each individual. So I recommend you go buy a few different ones, try them out, and just see what works best for you. You'll be surprised of just how like a slight difference in a brush can make a big difference in your artwork. So you will see me grab this brush here, that little pink one that I'm using, and I use it as a cleanup brush, and I did get these from Ali, and this is an angled brush and it works great. I absolutely love this brush. I'll be sure to put the link down in the description for these brushes as well. A good cleanup brush can also really help with your artwork, because if you have a cleanup brush that is either too big and it's just taking up too much, then you're going to find yourself go over things a lot more. So just a nice little neat little cleanup brush like this works really well. I really love these angle ones for these lines, and even the straight ones work great for cleaning around the cuticles. So definitely find yourself a good little cleanup brush. I'm telling you, especially for myself, it'll be your best friend in the studio. So now that I've got the main part of this look down, I'm going to go in and do my white lines as well as my pink lines. Now I've decided to go in and do pink lines on 3 of 5 of my nails. I'm going to leave my middle finger and my pointer finger, and I'm going to do something a little bit different with them. So I'm not going to actually put the pink lines on it with the polish. I do apologize for my head being in there, but you know when you're doing artwork, sometimes you just gotta get close. And with the camera and everything else sometimes in your way, you just gotta be up in your business. So I do apologize for sitting on top of my head. So again guys, I'm doing all the white lines down the side where it is more of the full cover, all the way on the tip. And so it's kind of like every other one again, and I don't know, like I said, I just like the way that that makes it pop. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of the hand. I do this on all 5 of my fingers, and like I said, I just think it looks so cute. Even like that, I like it. I was really impressed with myself. Like sometimes, like you said, I know I'm very new at art and I'm very new at nails in general. October 7th, I think I'll have my channel for a year. And I feel like I've only been doing nails, like gel and that, and really even any nail art only about maybe a few months, like 4 months or so prior to doing my channel. And I feel like I like the fact that I'm not scared to try things, and I think that pushes me and makes my artwork come out a little bit better. So sometimes, I don't know, I just surprise myself, and I'm really enjoying and loving my journey so far. So now I decided to go down and just do a pink strip on 3 of 5 of the nails, just on the right side. And I will be doing something with a pointer and ring. I'm just not going to use the gel polish for that look. I thought I would jazz it up just a smidge. And I know it's a little late because we're kind of getting to the end of the video, but I do want to mention, I mentioned it in a haul. I'm just not sure if that'll be out before this, but the little stand that I'm using for my hand rest, all this is I got it in the bathroom section at HomeSense, and I guess it would be for our toothbrushes or whatever. Guys, I just put it on its side and use it as a hand rest. They work great. I feel like you can use anything and make it look so much better in videos. And I like this because you can wash off the paint off of it if anything gets on it, like, and it just looks so nice and classy. As well as the glass one that I used, that was also a candle holder from HomeSense. So just kind of be innovative and just try different things. As long as it doesn't roll around on you, you can use anything really at a certain height for a hand rest. And it just looks really cute in videos. So now this is the time to clean up any of your lines. This will be the last before we go in and top coat, so it's now or never. Okay, so we're just going to go in and top coat everything. We're going to use a Madame Glam No Wipe. And I've decided to use, I have some nice, beautiful fluorescent pink rhinestones, flat backs. So I've decided to use them on 2 of my fingers for that pink line to kind of just give it a little extra pizzazz. Instead of using the polish. Why not? We have the bling, let's bling it out a little bit, and it just does, it just elevates it a little. The pinks are actually very, very close in color. I was surprised that I could find such a beautiful like pink even in my collection. Well, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I do buy a lot of stuff on that note, but yeah, so I just matched it and they come out beautiful. Now the only annoyance is you see right there, I hit everything and then it fell down. I really need to get a bigger one of these little green things. Honestly, I don't even know if these things work that well. Like, they kind of turn them upside right, but they're kind of annoying too, I'm not gonna lie, because now I have to pick up all these little things, but I just leave them there and then just pick what I need out, and I just do a little line. And I also go in and add little caviar beads. They just elevate it, they almost make it look like jewelry. So I just do one on each side, top to bottom, so there'll just be 4, and then 1 on the very inside. And then that'll be all for this design. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was super fun. I love like doing nail art. It's so fun. I love doing it on myself. I just don't like changing my nails up that much unless it's a peel off base. And I did try a new peel off base in this for this nail art, and I've had these nails on now for about 5 days. And I'm telling you, it is not a peel off base. It does not work good at all. I will mention the brand and all that in a separate video, but I've only ever found one peel off base that is working really, really well. And unfortunately, the one that I tried for this design, it's not working that well. It's just a few, it's a brand that I got off of Ali, but I will mention that all in a different video. So these are still on my hands. I'm kind of liking them though, so I'm kind of glad they didn't pop off. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we're just going to do this. Oh, quick, another one thing I do want to say is this Born Pretty nail glue works amazing. None of my rhinestones have fallen off, and I even used it in my last video with the Born Pretty set I did, and none of those rhinestones fell off, not one. And I went to my mom's, and she always puts me to work in the garden and stuff, and nothing fell off. So I'm really impressed with that glue. It works great, and I love the precision applicator on it. And just a tip, because I know it looks like I struggle like this, and it is a way to do this a lot easier. Now, if you cure your pink bling into place when it's in your straight line, and then go in with your little micro beads or caviar beads, it makes it 10 times easier. I don't know why I did it the hard way, because it just makes it so your bling's not moving, and then you can put them in perfectly and then they'll stay. I decided to go the hard way for whatever reason, but if you want to try this method with putting these in the corners, and I'm telling you, it does make a big difference. It just makes it look more fuller and a little bit more complete. Try curing your bling first, and then going in with this for like this style. It just works a little bit easier. And then once you're ready, you put her in the lamp and you're good to go. Okay, now our last step, we're just going to go in and top coat. Now with your top coat, you're just going to want to go up and just push it up against your rhinestones and then go down. Do not go over your rhinestones with top coat. in my honest opinion, it does kind of ruin the look of them. It'll make it look flatter and you won't get the true shine of them. So just go up to them and then you'll be good to go. And here we are, guys. So that is how the nails turned out. See, I like them. I think they're super cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you again to Madam Glam, and these are all the colors that I used today from Madam Glam. So this was the base, and then I did the art with the rest of these, and then just added a little bit of bling. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it and share it with a friend. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!